It is good to cry. Yes, it is good to as in ease yourself of the emotions and every other thing that you have in your mind. It is good to cry. It is good to cry together. It is good to smile. It is good to do all those things, but don't do it in excess or something. So as we heard, allegedly olori Naomi Shilekunola and Kabiyesi Dodo already sit down to cry together and equally smile together concerning the things they are going through in the palace of Ile-Ife. When you look at this from the beginning till now, as we do here on the internet space, you will see that the palace had caused Queen Naomi a whole lot of pain. Like seriously, they've caused this woman so much pain. Even Kabiyesi, but Kabiyesi's pain is coming from the Oloris, yeah. But Queen Naomi, I will just say that entirely all of them in that palace had caused her so much pain, and I don't blame her if she decides to cry. I don't blame her if she decides to go all emotional concerning the whole thing. Hello and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching this video from. And anytime you come across this video, how are you all doing today? So as we heard, allegedly olori Naomi Shilekunola, she did already decide to cry, and she didn't just cry alone. She cried with her darling husband. Yes, so she cried with Ooni of Ife. Ooni of Ife was just like weeping bitterly within him. You know how you just be like, you just be sound. If just the sound will just be coming out from your, in fact, the heartbeat will just tell it all. But yet you don't know what to do. That is the state we had Kabiyesi was right when Queen Naomi came in, and the both of them started crying together. Venting their emotions, and they're venting their emotions. Is it venting or venting? Don't mind me. Letting the emotions out and every other thing. So Kabiyesi he was worried about the servants, about the guards that went to go fetch water for him, for the cleansing and every other thing, the one he was drinking and so on and so forth. And we all heard what happened to them. They were nowhere to be found. They didn't come back to the palace, as we heard allegedly. So all these things, it made Kabiyesi, it broke him down. And when Queen Naomi was like consoling him that don't worry, they will be found, they will still come back, God is going to do his work, all those good words and everything, trying to console Kabiyesi. So the both of them, we don't even know who they console who again, because the both of them broke down. The emotions was all over that they couldn't control it any longer, and they decided to let it out. So we heard allegedly that Queen Naomi cried bitterly, reminding Kabiyesi of so many things, of how the palace had caused her so much pains, that the palace has caused her pains that in fact is so unbearable, that whenever she remembers all those pains, that as in it will always, as in each time she remembers the palace, she must remember a particular pain. So all these things, it is not good at all. And this palace again that brought this much pain to Queen Naomi is still going ahead to bring the pain to even Kabiyesi. But Kabiyesi's own started when he got married to this Oloris. But he was amongst those that was giving Queen Naomi the pen initially. But when his eyes got opened, they started giving him the pen. Yes. So my correct people, both of them now, I believe that after the emotional part and everything, that they are going to sit down together and plan their way out. Because you see all these things we do here on the internet about this person trying to help and this person trying to help. For me, I feel that they are doing their best. Yes, I won't say they are not doing their best, but for sure is that their best. You see all these things that they are doing, I don't think it's going to work out. It's Kabiyesi and Queen Naomi that will sit down together and say, oh, this is what we want, and they will stand, and what they declare will stand for them. It's the both of them that will decide that this is what they will prophesy. They will use their mouth to proclaim what they want. They will use their mouth to say, this is what we want, and you see it happening immediately. They will use their mouth to, stand up erect and be like, give authority, and you see mountains falling on their behalf. So my correct people, that is what me I normally think or each time I hear all these alleged informations. Crying will not solve the problem, smiling again will not solve the problem, shouting will not solve the problem. It's only the grace of God that will solve the problem. We do already hear so many alleged informations about them being rooted in God, about God, as in God, the apple of God's eye self, na in the both of them be. So we know that whenever something like this, whenever you hear something alleged information like this, it means that that person is loved by God, and each time he or she stands to say something, it stands because God wanted that to happen. And we hear that the both of them, no be today and I God join them now for inside their mama womb, so now then and then they join them. So let them stand up and say this is what we want, and it will come to pass for them. Yes, forget that Queen Naomi should be wearing all smiles and every other thing. The woman went through hell and she's still going through a lot. This thing, constant strolling, stalking and every other thing, causing her BP self. Forget that we've not heard that they rushed her to the hospital. It's just the grace of God. It's just the grace of God, because each time Prince Tade goes to school like this, now so she go carry her mind what is going to happen. Are they going to come and start to maybe plan to attack the driver or something like that? Okay, what will happen to Kabiyesi? Which other juju are they going to bring? Okay, Kabiyesi said this month, I don't know whether he go still work or, because things they happen and they still they happen. All those things will give somebody pain, give somebody BP and every other thing. But whenever you see her, she will just be smiling her smile. Oh, every time she will just wear that wonderful smile that will even give people, the hopeless people, hope, and even make them to smile with her. So a lot of people were like, yeah, Queen Naomi should no longer cry for Kabiyesi. She should move on. She should this. It is right to cry. It is good to cry. If you know that emotion as it take be. In fact, if you find out that your heart do already dey congested with all the nyama nyama and everything, allow it to breathe. If he gree you to cry, cry clean eyes. If he gree you to laugh, laugh clean mouth. Yes. But don't do it in excess. Don't do it in a way that people will now be pitying you, or people will now be looking at you like a mad person. That is when it is a problem. That is when it is a problem. And when people are like doing something to Kabiyesi and don't expect him to cry, or as in show his emotions because he's a king and every other thing, blood runs through his vein. He's a human being. So Kabiyesi as well is we dey hear and say an emotional somebody na him be. That is why the oloris they climb him, they come down. So my correct people, remember all these are alleged informations. We are going to be ending here. I saw the alleged information on the internet space. I was like, make I carry and come meet una, make una drop una thoughts about it. What do you think about this alleged information, and how do you think they are going to settle everything? Do you believe with me that the both of them have the key to everything they want to unlock in that palace? Do well to let me know under the comment section. Don't forget that all these are alleged informations, and whenever you're dropping your comments, let it be a constructive one without insult to the royal family. I will see you soon in my next upload. Bye bye. Thank you and God bless you.